Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Professor Nothing. This time the episode is a little bit different from normal. I'm not going to be doing any crazy, life-endangering, culturally interesting things today. Today actually I'm going to be talking a little bit about my grandparents, Alan and Margaret Sheard. Now this video is actually kind of a preface to all of my videos in Taiwan because well, even though I'm 30, my grandmother is still, she still gives me money every once in a while. So I thought I'd take that opportunity to show Grandma what I have been doing these days because, truth be told, I am not the best grandson in the world. I don't call or write as much as I should do. I'm very sorry about that, Grandma. I do that with everyone. I'm really bad at communicating. But I'm going to try to make it up to her by making this video. So I guess first of all, I'd answer all the questions that she usually likes to ask me, like what am I doing and who am I with and what kind of friends do I have and all those kind of things. So in a nutshell, I'm finishing up my PhD. I'm still doing things in sociology, sports, gender. I'm also working a lot at linguistics, applied linguistics and learning of language. As I'm sure Grandma you know, I've been doing a ton of travel in a ton of languages over these past 15-20 years here. I've been doing Chinese and Japanese, Korean, French. I know a little bit of English. But basically, yeah, I've been traveling around and doing as much as I can. As you can see from some of the other videos I've done, I've been trying as much as I can to just really see what's in the world, see what I can see, do what I can do, learn what I can learn, meet who I can meet. For people, a really close friend of mine these days is Ian. He's this guy out here in Korea that I spend a lot of time with, but of course I have all my other friends back in Vancouver who I love very much. I have like Jong and Andrew and Shrikant and Erwin and Paul and Grace and Finn and Sonia, of course, my honorary sister. And as she said, there's a message, any girl who wants to marry me has to talk to Sonia first. In any case, getting a little far from my point, what else does Grandma usually ask me? Do I have a girlfriend? No, I do not have a girlfriend right now. In between gigs at the moment, but, you know, I'm sure I'll meet the right girl one day. Someday, but not in any rush. Let's see what else. Well, getting back to the point of the video, this is dedicated to my grandma and grandpa, so Margaret and Alan Sheard. Both of them supported me so much throughout my life. They are just two amazing people. I'd like to talk a little bit about how I feel about them and what kind of people they are to me. They're very special to me because when I was younger, I would go, I think I went maybe 5 or 6 times to Ontario, and during that time I usually stayed with Grandma and Grandpa Sheard. And they'd have me over at their house, and I just remember they're always smiling and always laughing, always happy. You know, Grandma, she's so intelligent. So Grandma like remembers everything. She's cooks really well. She's just really positive, really outgoing, really good at talking with people. Like, geez, like one of the best conversationalists I've ever met. She could talk with someone. She could learn everything about a person given time. But she's just an amazing woman. And Grandpa always so happy, always so cheerful, singing. He's always very logical about things, but he was always I just remember the singing most of all. It was just so great. Every morning when I'd wake up, when I visited them in Ontario, he'd be singing something about saying like, "When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore," or something like that. Singing some old Sinatra song or Fred Astaire song or something like that. He'd always be into that. And I don't know, maybe that's why I'm always whistling and singing. It's probably from Grandpa's influence. One other thing that I remember is almost every day they'd have like 10 or 20 people just visiting, people who loved them so much, and their sense of hospitality was amazing. They would take care of these people, give them tea and cookies, and talk to them, listen to them. I just remember even every person who visited there, they're always happy and always very comfortable around Grandma and Grandpa. It was really amazing. It was really amazing. And it's something that I think was a really big takeaway for me because like every year with my mother and I, we would have these big Thanksgiving dinners. Of course, a lot of my mother as well, just an amazing person. She's always so kind, always so open-hearted, thinking about all these people. But yeah, this influence I thought was just so great. And so I really felt like later on when I'd have these big parties where I'd invite all my international students over for dinners, just the hospitality, taking care of people, talking with people, listening to people. I always thought that was such an important value. And it's an important value that I hold close to my heart, even these days. As you can see from the videos, I travel around, I meet new friends, I talk with them, I learn from them. I listen to them as much as I can, hear amazing stories, go amazing places, eat really cool things. And that's all thanks to these friends, thanks to the people who I try as much as I can to be hospitable to, who I try to be friendly to and listen to. And that's something I really think is a big influence from Grandma and Grandpa Sheard. Now, this birthday, I'm 30, but Grandma always supporting me. When I was younger, I used to be, the first thing I think about is I gotta take this money, I gotta buy like the latest video game, go like the next PlayStation or the next Dragon Ball Z game or Final Fantasy game. I think I've matured a little bit since then, maybe a little bit. And I think this time what I really wanted to do was show Grandma what I am these days and what kind of things I'm capable of, and I wanted to show her that the money that she's given me, just like the influence she gave me, is going to some good use. So I took that money and I went with one of my really close friends, Akane. We went to Taiwan, traveled all over the country, made some wonderful friends, ate some amazing food, traveled all over the place. I learned so much about Taiwan. As you can see in the video, I was practicing my Mandarin, practicing my Taiwanese, and as much as I could, taking care of people, listening to people, talking with people, meeting new people, just doing the things that I always saw Grandma and Grandpa do when I was younger. So I hope when Grandma sees these videos, so the ones from Taiwan, I hope Grandma can also maybe have a chance to see the other videos as well. I hope she sees how much I've grown and how much her and Grandpa have influenced me in the things that I do and the way that I live my life these days. And I hope that she's happy and proud of me for all of the things that I've done so far and all the things that I've yet to do in the future. So, on a closing note here from the wonderful park at Yonsei University, I want to say to Grandma that I love you very much. I hope that you're healthy and well, and that all things are going well for you. I'll try to visit you as soon as I can. Whenever I come back to the other side of the other pond, I guess, the Pacific Ocean here, and know that I'm always thinking about you, and you're in my prayers. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, and you have a wonderful time, and just be wonderful like you always are. All right. Love you, Grandma, and to everyone else, take care of your grandparents, wonderful people, and I'll see you again on the next time. On the flip side, on Professor Nothing. Laters, do something awesome today.